funny thing is I've told this story on here that a lot of my buddies that in the cup world are like, yeah, when you're trying to make a hole, it can't be Ricky Stenhouse. You know, he's the one guy that you cannot make a hole. So I learned the hard way.
I managed Ricky for a number of years. I love Ricky. He's a good human and a funny individual. And I saw him after the race, after the clash, that you could have picked literally anybody else. Literally anybody else. You could have picked anybody else.
He said, man, he said, I just don't get it. He said, there are two guys that you just don't want to get into it with on this track, and those are the goats.
I saw him at Martinsville.
Oh, good.
Right. And they're like 3 stalls down from us on pit road there in practice. And I walked by him and he's looking at the screen and I elbowed him. And I said, what's up? He said, no. I said, you had any death threats today or something like that? You know, and he said, as soon as I got wherever he was, somebody made a comment. My fans were a lot more upset about it than I was.
It was fun. It was fun too, for a guy who had been at the stadium a bunch. It's fun to watch the Cup guys do the track walk, because the most intimate place that we race on the Cup Series is Bowman Gray. The fans are right up against the racetrack, and it's funny, they're doing their track walk and they're, you know, being all serious with their like engineers, and they're looking at this and they're like, oh, we're looking at that on the screen. And I got this kind of data, and I didn't let anybody scan the place. Like I didn't let anybody.
Well, they didn't know there were turtles on the inside.
They didn't know there was turtles. They didn't know that turn 2 has a chunk out of it. They didn't know that turn 1 has some ripples going in. They didn't know any of this stuff, and so they're all like running all this stuff down, and then the fans are 10 feet away, like, Ricky, you suck. And Ricky's like, what in the right?